Hello everyone, Auvbri here. I'm finally back in The Sims 4 doing another build actually. It's been such a long time since I've done anything on YouTube, and I actually apologize really much for that. But if you follow me on Twitter, you would know that I have been super busy. I have had exams in school. I actually passed my exams with the highest possible grade, so really happy about that. Um, and yeah, I've just been super busy, but I'm back now doing another build here. And today we're doing the Brooklyn Apartments build. It's a build that I have wanted to do for a very long time. It's gonna be a two-part build, and in the first part here, we're just going to build the outside apartments. You know, the general feel of them, with just the decorations outside and stuff like that. I really love how the outside here turned out, and I can't wait for you guys to actually see that in the screenshots in the end. But for now here, I haven't actually planned how much of the apartments I'm actually going to furnish, but that's a problem for another for the part 2, I guess. So yeah, there is a total of 4 apartment buildings in on this lot, and I actually decided to. I took a lot of inspiration from a lot of pictures I've seen online, but also from How I Met Your Mother, where I actually I'm just binge watching that sitcom right now, and I just fell in love with the way that McLaren's was like sink down into the ground here. So there's going to be a little bar area in the ground here. It's not identical to what you see in How I Met Your Mother, but it's definitely up there. I took a lot of inspiration from that, but yeah, I really wanted to have like the front of the lot here to really look like it was a street, like it was you had a sidewalk, and had like a place where your cars could go and stuff like that. So I did a lot of landscaping in the front here, and you're going to see that also very soon. Yeah, what did I do? So I just did like these smaller, what can you call them? Basements here in front of the smaller gardens here, because all of the pictures I actually saw on Google had like these like little front gardens, but then behind them there were just like holes down with windows in them. So a little later you're gonna see me do actually I'm actually going to expand those room a little bit. It's not like they are usable at all. It's just purely for decorational purpose only. But I'm going to make these small little rooms and put some lights in them and have windows, so it actually looks a bit more believable. And I'm just choosing different types of wallpapers here for the different buildings. I didn't want the buildings to look alike. I wanted them to have like a feel of them being their own, buildings, and that's really great. So yeah, this is a really tall build. 4 stories on every single building. I would have loved to make maybe 2 of them a 5-story building, but 4 stories is actually the limit of The Sims 4. Every single story is built with the medium height wall size. Just because I thought the highest wall size looked a bit too crazy, and the smallest looked just too it just looked too little. So I decided to do that, and yeah, just I filled in the different apartment buildings with different types of wallpapers. I used a lot of brick. It was something that I continuously saw throughout the different buildings I googled, that brick was actually a lot. It was used a lot in the different builds. I tried to do something here where the lower floor was one color, and then I would have like another color for the floors above it, but I really didn't like that. I'm going to change that in a little bit. I feel a bit weird at the moment, and the reason is it's been so long since I've made a video, and I just feel, it just comes natural to you when you do these commentaries on your videos, but it's just been so long since I've done it. So, but I'm really, really happy to be back. I've actually missed this. I've missed just sitting down and do some Sims 4 building videos. It's really, really relaxing, but as I said before, I just didn't have the time for it. But now I do, and man, are you guys going to get a lot of builds and Let's Play series in the coming weeks. I have a lot of different ideas for future house building videos or Let's Builds as well. So I have like a modern industrial house planned. I am currently drawing that at the moment, which is really, really hard because modern industrial is very, very similar to just modern builds. I'm having a bit of difficulty trying to tie in the industrial vibe into a modern home. But yeah, I'm doing that. And I have a multi-level underground building planned as well. I saw the Sim Supply do one on his channel, and I just thought that was such a cool idea, and I just had to do one myself. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. The Brooklyn apartments I'm doing right now, as I said in the beginning of the video, it's going to be a 3-part video, just because this is such a huge build, really, really massive build, and I just need more than one episode. This video is actually, I think it's 8 times the speed that it actually took me to build it, and it was around maybe 2.5 hours just for the outside here. So yeah, definitely a 2-part build for that. I also have for my Build Newcrest series, I have a walking street, shopping street planned for that, and that's probably going to be a Let's Build series, so I can kind of get you guys' input as well as to what kind of stores you want in that. So a walking street, a shopping street, whatever you want to call it. In Denmark we call it gågade, and that's actually it's like one long street where only people are allowed to go, and filled with shops. A shopping street. So I'm drawing that as well at the moment. I have a really, really cool idea of what I want it to look like, but I really would like you guys' input as well as to what kind of stores you want in that build as well. So that is something that's coming in the near future as well. Somebody requested the 100 baby challenge house, so a house for that challenge. I am going to look into that. I can't promise anything at the moment, but I'm definitely going to look into that. I think it could be really, really fun to make that. So yeah, and then the 1 million challenge I did a little while back. That video was somewhat good, but I'm actually going to just scratch that and start all over again. And for my 1 million build, I decided to do the Danish royal castle, Amalienborg, which I thought could be really, really cool to do. Amalienborg is such a beautiful Danish castle. And in the 1 million challenge, I was actually kind of going there with that. I was inspired by that, so I'm going to scratch the 1 million house build challenge I have up on my channel now and start it all over with a new video. Also, where you guys can probably get some input, because YouTube has allowed me to live stream from there now. So I think I'm kind of done with Twitch for now, but let's see. And yeah, that's kind of it. That's what I've planned. Of course, I have my Dumb to Plush series, Get to Work, and the Wordsmith. So I have those two series currently in the... I'm currently playing on those two as well, so yeah, look out for those episodes as well. But here in the back of the two apartment buildings, we have made some fire escapes. I tried to make him look as much as fire escapes as I possibly could. There is some restrictions, but I think they actually look really, really close to fire escapes. I think I can get away with that. But as you can probably see, the building, the gray one here that's out to the actual street, doesn't have a fire escape. And the reason for that is I just imagine that, buildings would actually continue. So this is just like a little slice of what could actually be. So that's why I didn't do that. And the other two red brick buildings in the back there, they have kind of like a joined fire escape. So it's all good. I'm just using some windows here. I really wanted to... Again, I was looking at a lot of different photos here on Google. And I wanted it to be like really, really apartment-like. And what I found out is... a lot of different windows on the same building is actually a common thing. So that's what I decided to do. Choose a lot of different windows and kind of mix them together so they also fit the overall build. And I thought, I'm just so happy about how this turned out. Really, really cool. Yeah, what else can I say? Just choosing some last windows here. And of course, windows in the back as well, because, that's what we need. So, yeah, I'm also going to put doors out at the back here for the fire escape. I know that's probably not correct, if you can say that, but, they can crawl out through the window. So I kind of had to put doors in. And I imagine that they wouldn't actually use those because I think I'm going to put the inside staircases as much together as it possibly makes sense, so that they would actually use the proper staircases instead of the fire escapes. So here's the little bar sign. I tried to put it as close to the ground as possible, but that was the only place that it wanted to be. And that was just, I guess it's fine. At the back here, I think we all have seen alleys from different sitcoms and stuff like that, and they just look gritty. There's a lot of trash cans and stuff like that going on in the back of those. So I just put up, a lot of trash cans, this kind of like railing, gritty. It just looks, very, very Brooklyn, New York style. Like, I was trying to look for a machine to put in to that closed off thing, and I decided to go with that because I thought it looked like a generator or something, and just some, ventilation stuff for the rooftops of the buildings. And we're actually coming to a close on this episode here, which is really, I think it turned out really, really good. And here we have it, the last pictures. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave it a big like, subscribe, share it with your friends, all that good stuff. I'm really happy to be back, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Auvbri, and have a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time for another video. Bye!